Cleveland Browns back at home for an interdivision interstate showdown with the Cincinnati Bengals, both teams desperately trying to claw their way back into playoff contention.
Inside run, they'll score more than 10. Chase Brown to the house.
Look, Cincinnati's win over the Giants wasn't pretty, but a loss would have been nail-in-the-coffin type stuff, so forgive Houday if they're happy if they come out of this one with an ugly dub. Joe Burrow, 47-yard TD run versus the Giants.
Take it all the way, inside the 10, Burrow to the pylon.
So if you combine his rush stats and pass stats, he had a good game versus New York, 250+. Didn't throw any picks, connected on enough big passes to get the job done.
Escaping, there's room to run, he's going to throw it downfield, it's caught by Yosifar.
Cleveland's secondary he gets next has had some problems. They're tired of being on the field for one. Gave up 260+ yards to Jalen Hurts, over 10 yards per attempt, 2 touchdowns, no picks, a rating over 125, have given up 12.4 yards a completion this year, second most in the NFL.
Hurts to the end zone. It is A.J. Brown who makes the catch for an Eagles touchdown.
Burrow has to beware of Myles Garrett, of course, though no bags last week. Browns only sacked Hurts once, but pressured him over 42% of the time. That's a lot, and blitzed him 53% of the time. Cleveland with one of the highest blitz rates in the NFL and one of the highest pressure rates in the league.
4 down and 1. Hurts wrapped up, brought down by Owusu-Koramoah.
Hurts obviously handled the blitzing and pressure well. Burrow has killed 5+ pass rushers, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions, a 132 rate in 2024 versus 5+.
Scrambling, putting it up towards Chase, who makes the catch as he got free.
Burrow favors receivers, of course, when he throws. Chase and T. Cleveland gave up 2 touchdowns in their most recent loss to wideouts, 1 to Devontae Smith, along with 60+ yards, 1 to A.J. Brown, along with 100+ yards. Browns have no interceptions versus wideouts, giving up a 103.3 rating to the position this year.
Devontae Smith into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Higgins, hit a slot machine already, buddy, or go buy a scratch it. 7 targets, 7 receptions, 77 yards versus New York.
The T. Higgins is just almost uncoverable one-on-one.
Jamar, 70+ yards, averaging 90+ per outing so far.
All right, we're coming out here. I know we haven't seen much out of Chase. We're going to get him the football.
As for the other Chase, Cincinnati's run game, along with Burrow, got 53 yards and a TD out of Brown, 5.3 a carry, hitting at 5.5 for the year.
Really a nice job on the part of Chase Brown. The sort of patience he showed there is what he's been doing all night.
Cleveland should be tough on him. They were on Saquon, held Barkley to 47 yards on 2.6 a run.
He was a defensive player of the year last year. You just can't block him or leave him unblocked and expect that he's not going to make the play.
Bengals rush defense, also tough last week versus running backs anyway, held Tyrone Tracy, who had a monster game the week before, to 2.9 a carry.
From the middle, Tracy looking for space. He's not going to get it. Jermaine Pratt
did give up 56 yards rushing to Daniel Jones, though, 5.1 a carry. Deshaun Watson is capable of taking advantage, hasn't been running much lately, though. He does come off his best 2024 performance, 7.3 yards per attempt, first time over the 6 mark, let alone 7, and cracked 90 on the rate scale for the first time.
Watson throws wide open, making the catch is Jerry Jeudy.
Now, for those who want Jameis, just 168 yards. He hasn't thrown for 200 in a game yet, no touchdowns. He is not working with a healthy line. Bengals pass rush chasing the equivalent of Dr. Green Thumb. No one has had their face in the grass as often as Watson. 5 more times week 6, 31 sacks taken for the year. No one has been bagged more.
Watson on first down is taken down back at the 29-yard line.
Trunk load ready to hit the highway. Don't let the eye in the sky fly my way. Trey Hendrickson could hit it hard, bagged Daniel Jones 2 times. He's kind of all the Bengals have, though. 5 sacks, the team only has 8.
He has just been phenomenal since coming over from the Saints.
When Cleveland hands off, probably Deontay Foreman and Pierre Strong. Jerome Ford left hurt. Man, the injuries with this squad. Strong, 5.4 run on his 8 tries.
Second down and 3, and Pierre Strong picks up a first down and more inside the Eagles' 40.
When Watson throws, tight end David Njoku, he targeted him most week 6.
Watson really trying to get the ball out quicker. Njoku being that outlet for him.
Only 31 yards, though. They lock up with a Bengals secondary that rolls in off a good outing, held Jones to 205 yards, just 5 yards per attempt, a sub-60 rate, no touchdowns, 1 pick, holding quarterbacks to 6.6 yards per attempt for the year.
Jones in trouble. His arm hit as he threw.
Cincinnati leads Cleveland 53-48 since they started playing each other in 1970. Great start to a bitter rivalry. Browns' Art Modell had fired legendary head coach Paul Brown, who takes over as Cincinnati's first head coach. 30-27, Modell's Browns win in one of the biggest revenge games the game has ever seen.